put Luck as the second subfleet commander and then do naval games to make him better. That is true, except for the fact that I was going to use a bucket load of command power. I think that this guy has already done it. No, he hasn't. Alright, Locke can be there. That leaves you. Salvachter? He's bold. He is a tactician. He does also have the Master Theoretician buff. He has spotting chance. There's a really good just all-round trait. I just really hope that this isn't going to put the experience gain twice. I hope that's just a an error. Fleet coordination, naval speed while retreating, naval... Yeah, you want to be concealment expert for sure. And smokescreen specialist. Like, I want you to have all of these abilities before you set off. It's kind of important. It's a deal. A top-class trade delegation returned from the mission today, according to the report. Good job. Unfortunately, this is going to mean that I'm going to be short on command power. Having reduced experience gain, it's not that painful for raiding admiral. Yeah, I know. That's the only reason I'm considering him for it. Otherwise, that trait is like an automatic retirement. Naval command. That's true. We haven't got any of these yet. So, U-boat. Convoy raiding efficiency. Lucian's is good for that. No, Rommel. We definitely need Rommel in place. Are there any other upgrades I need to do before this, though? Oh, geez, yeah. How have I not done these yet? We need Mauser. That's a bit of a pain, seeing as I just researched the next rifle. When's the next one available? Oh man, not until 42. Shoot. That was a bit of a wibble for me. I hadn't realised I didn't have my infantry equipment stuff done. I thought it was just the industry ones, which I'm... yeah. If you get them really early on, they're brilliant. Can I take Yugoslavia next? I still need to take Poland and France. Patience. I haven't even taken Czechoslovakia. Although, we're working on that. That's a thing which is happening soon, probably. Those infantry divisions are very nearly done. Training time is a pain. It does take a long time. Much longer in this than in vanilla. Alright, new guns. You just finished signal. Good. We can upgrade recon equipment, which considering it's an equipment type, we probably should do that. I'd also very much like to get Field Hospital 2s, but no, I think we want to do recon equipment, just so we can start making the new stuff. And this is also going to suggest that I get recon equipment, especially in my tank divisions. Now, just to double check, I don't have recon, right? Maintenance... motorcycle recon, that's not signals. Is this going to improve us? Yeah, this increases our attack, especially breakthrough. I'm not sure that I've actually built any armoured car, so probably not useful. Here's the signals. Signals detachment motorised. Massively increases organisation, like hugely. Defense goes up, breakthrough goes up, initiative goes up by 15%. Yeah, we're going to need more radios. We're going to need a lot more radios. And also, you know what? I have not taken a look at what these are. Oh, jeez, they're all individual. They are all just a set template too. Which don't make use of recon or signals, because why would they? Is there an upgrade? Because there might be. Nope. Now I just need logistics 2, then I can actually refit Panzer 1, 2s and 3s. Although I don't actually have those divisions anymore because they weren't coloured specially. And they're also kind of crap. I've just upgraded them all to this. Like, these don't have the orange colour, which usually means don't upgrade me. Did I get the first mechanized tech? I have the motorbikes, yes, which is technically the first mechanized. You get 5 choices of recon for infantry: cavalry, motorized, armored car, tankette. Next upgrade, add recon tanks. Oh, the tankettes, you mean? Okay. Question of Czechoslovakia. Well, full occupation really pisses off the Allies, whereas the puppet doesn't. Hitler has invaded the Czechoslovakian... Sorry, Hitler has invited, not invaded, the Czechoslovakian President Emil Hacha to Berlin for the evening. After an unusual waiting time, the meeting began, with Hitler revealing right away his true intentions of dissolving and annexing the Czech state into the German Reich. Threatened the Czech president with an aerial bombing of the Czech capital, Prague, unless Edward Beneš ordered the Czechoslovakian army to offer no resistance to the impending invasion. Hearing Adolf Hitler's demands, Hacha suffered a breakdown and needed to be seen by a medic. Upon recovering, he could send orders to Prague. Did I just replace my recons for signals? You sure? Okay, I'll have to check that. Czech Republic will be reformed into a puppet regime. No, I think that full occupation is actually a really bad idea. Puppet's fine. I can take their manpower. And we're working on that. That's fine. You're right, I did. Well, in that case, that's going to give us an opportunity to rethink how we do recon. So we have AC, which is the armoured car. We have just infantry recon, which would be a bad idea because it slows us the hell down. We have motorcycle recon, which I think is what we had. Then we have cavalry recon, which also slows us. So this is armoured car versus recon bikes. I do have motorbikes. I don't think I have armoured cars, though. At least I've not been... Oh, no, I do. I do have armoured cars. I also have motorbikes. I feel like armoured cars are probably better. And then you were saying that there was tankettes as well, which we've not even bothered looking at. Which are in here. Yeah, see, we haven't even researched these. Is it worth... I mean, we'll have to go through both of these. These almost certainly will slow the divisions down, because they're going to be old-fashioned. It actually kind of looks like the armoured car recon for us are just better. So I think for the moment, I'm just going to go with armoured cars, and we will start producing some armoured cars to make up for shortages. We can always revisit later. Recon kit we have enough of, armoured cars we also have enough of. This is fine. Awesome. However, I think I am going to start making armoured cars just in case. Which is one of these. There you are. Oh, we were already. Never mind. I was making them all along. Same with the motorbikes. Cool. Just be aware that armoured car and tankette take 0.5 width. That's fine. I mean, these panzer divisions really aren't very big yet. 25.5. I don't know what combat width is in this. That's the only problem. Haven't actually fought anything yet, so I have no idea how combat is different. Machine tools. Which was one of these? Well... Efficiency retention is always nice. Conversion speed bonus. Is this just converting military factories into civilian and vice versa? Or does this include upgrades? So some of the items that we've been doing here are conversions like this. Are those conversions affected by that speed bonus? That is for equipment conversions. Interesting, okay. It would let me build more transport planes. Yay! Yes, it is equipment conversion. See, it could really... Oh, it is. It even says, I don't know. Pretty sure in vanilla it doesn't. It just says conversion. But this is just conversion speed bonus, which is why I was never sure. I think that is literally the first time I've ever taken that technology, because I did not know. How's China doing? Oh dear. Actually... No, that's no different. Doesn't look like any progress has been made on any front. So, go China! If you capture old stuff from Poland, France, Czech, you convert a lot of it for cheap. Okay, that's good to know. Which is historically what Germany did, so that does not surprise me. So I can research more better zooms. And I feel like I probably should. Let's go for the medium bombers, seeing as I actually use those. Not in huge numbers, but they do exist. And I do have a shortage of chromium, so I'm going to say go ahead. Now, how did we do that? That was in... Oh no, it's not here, it's on here. Then yes, please do go ahead and use the chromium. That's fine. Ah, we can deploy. Haha! So that's going to be another couple of infantry divisions. Heading off to the front. Which is under you, I believe. Which will need to be trained. And then I think I'm going to start training another 5. Which will get you up to a 12. And factory. What are we short on? Mortars and MGs we're overcoming. Heavy infantry is basically done. Artillery is fine. Handheld artillery is overcome. Tank 2s maybe, but again I want to upgrade all of the 2s into something else. Radio we're actually overcoming really quickly. So maybe... Alright, here's the question. What type of tank is better than 2s? Is it a 3 or is it a 4? Or is it none? Two, 3, 4. So, 3s, better defense. 3s, a better breakthrough. Hardness, 3s and 4s the same. Soft attack, 4s. Hard attack, 3s. So it looks like the 4s basically overtake what the 2s currently do. overacting all of these factors. 3s are just really strong. 2s actually have better armor. So quite honestly, all of these do remain viable. In fact, I'd almost say the way that I use tanks, 2s and 3s would be better than 3s and 4s. Because 3s have the breakthrough. 4s have the soft attack, but frankly soft attack comes from artillery, not tanks. Hard attack is a 3. Speed, 2s and 3s are on par. Pierce is all the way 3, so 3s are very much anti-tank tanks. And 2s have more armor than 4s. Wait, was I looking at the wrong type? 3, yeah, I totally wasn't I? I was looking at that, not that. Yeah, okay. I was looking at an old version. So the 4s are slightly slower. Yeah, that was my bad. I just selected the wrong one because the dates were covered. Armor is the same. That was one of the major points against the 3. So the 2's armor is a lot lower than the 3's and the 4's. So yes, the 4 is simply an upgrade of the 2. And I'm happy to pay the extra. Although the reliability leaves a lot to be desired. Oof. Yeah, the hardness is higher too, the defense is higher, the breakthrough. Okay, 3's and 4's it is. So, over time I will be switching out the 2's for 4's. So 3's we're just going to use, and we'll probably have quite a few 3's. Because I do think that if we come up against other tanks that I will be throwing the 3's at them. And maybe we'll need to make some dedicated anti-tank divisions. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue putting points onto 4. I think I'm going to do something like that for when the next factory gets built, which is really, really soon. Okay, research. This is gonna be anything. I should probably build some tank workshops, thinking about it. Stability down, output up. I mean, that does sound pretty nice. It's an old technology, though. You're still being worked. Aha! I don't think that I need resource output particularly, though. I still haven't really built any refineries, so that's not a point of immediate concern. You know what, I do like the idea of having more output. My stability has not been an issue, and it does seem like we have quite a few tools in our cabinet to increase that. So Slovakia has been given independence. Fate of Czechoslovakia is about to go. After the German annexation of Czechoslovakia, discussion has continued on how the territory should be divided. It now appears a conclusion has been reached. With German support, Slovakia has been declared independent under the leadership of Joseph Tiso. The end of Czechoslovakia is at hand, and our forces are marching into Prague at this very moment. With the surrender of the Czechoslovakian military, we've liberated vast quantities of armaments. The tanks, in particular, should serve our forces well. Böhmen will be annexed into Germany as a protectorate, but what should become of Slovakia? They are both ours and in the Hungarian sphere of interest now. So we can set it up as a puppet state. France and Britain gain war support, adds anger. Use Czechoslovak gold to reduce MIFOs by a lot. Or partition Czechoslovakia with Hungary. So the Allied effects are not really changed. I did say I was going to try and do it with Hungary, so that's what we'll do. Oh, it's a puppet. Okay, I admit I was not expecting it to become a puppet. I chose the puppet thing for Slovakia, not the Czechs. Reichsprotectorate. Slovakia I was expecting to be a puppet, and it is a puppet of Hungary, not of mine. Fine. But I guess that's working as intended. What does that mean? What do you give me? What am I? Where's the information I need? Subject view. Here we go. Alright, so what do you give me? 100% of trade, 90% reduction in cost, civilian industry 25%, 75% of your military stuff goes to me, autonomy goes down massively, and I can build stuff on your land. Okay, it's not that big a deal, and also I get to use their manpower. I'm fine with that. As long as you give me the majority of military factories, that's what I'm after. And because it's a puppet, it actually means it's going to be stronger, because it has its own focus tree, which also means its own industry. Which is actually done already. Okay. So that does not actually benefit me any further. Fine. Right, so now I could reassert Eastern claims, but that would piss off the Allies really, really badly. So we're going to pause a little bit. Event was misleading. It was about Czech proper. Well, it didn't say that. It said Slovakia. And it's been very clear up until this point, dividing the two. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start doing some of the industrial stuff, because we really need to. It's time for the August program. Oh, and no, because yeah, that's fine. Because we do need to reassert Eastern claims, so that's only going to take 7 days. And right now, it would really piss off the Allies if we did this. We want to drop that Allied anger to maybe 2. Possibly even 1, if we can. So, August program. Opelwerk. 60 days. I would really like to do this as... Oh, that's the tanks. Yeah, Bohemia owned by the German Reich is one of their subjects. And there's the Nibelungenwerk, which is the other one that we were looking to do, which upgrades the Panzer 3s and 4s, especially the 4s. The August program was an armament program to increase the strength of the German army. Begin. Does Allied anger matter if you go to war soon? I imagine that it's a buff. Yeah, it is. So the more you piss them off, the stronger the buff becomes. And I don't know how persistent this is. Like, just how much do you piss them off? Does it go down over time? Probably. But the more you ramp it up, the stronger the Allies will be when you do eventually fight them. It's to stop you just going bam, 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 and just forcing through everything. Time for the monthly check on how fascist China is. It is growing, really sodding slowly. It's gone up by 1% since we last checked. However, having another person boosting ideology here would increase it. So yes, having someone doing intel to keep the intel network high while other people are boosting is the right way to do it. We are still trying to get more operatives, though it's taking time. But we should be able to hit China pretty hard with that. Anyway, I'm going to call it here, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit the follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you really enjoyed this, then please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you would like to see more of this type of thing, check out the Patreon. No, the YouTube, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking. If you want to support the channel, everything I do here, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/MordredViking or subscribe here on Twitch. I do have a YouTube channel, which I've already said. Discord, which is where the community hangs out. They're a cool bunch, and it's always a pleasure to see some new faces there. For those of you who are interested in European Universalis 4, I am involved in the Master of Puppets event at PDXCon, which is taking place this weekend. That is going to be a thing about Secret Society supporting a number of different awesome content creators. If you would like to join in on the fun and the shenanigans and the madness, quite frankly, then please do go check out that Discord server right there. Details are all on the server itself. That is a really big multiplayer event that we are doing Friday, Saturday at PDXCon, and it should be really good. I'm streaming it, I'm commentating, and that is going to be on the EU4 homepage. Not Paradox Interactive Twitch, we are doing it on the EU4 Steam page. That's what I meant, not homepage, Steam page. Right, that's it for me. I'm going to see who else is streaming, and we will go and throw them a raid, I think. Who do I fancy raiding today? Enigmatic Rose is playing Age of Empires. Let's go and raid Rose. I think that sounds good to me. So head on over to Enigmatic Rose. Say hello from Mordred Viking. I'd love to see our chat absolutely lit up by the Viking raid, which you can do simply by copying and pasting Viking raid just like this. Or if you're a subscriber, you can bring along the long ships with that one instead. Anyway, that's it for me for now. I will be back again tomorrow, where there will be more streams. It's basically what we did today, but inverted. So starting with Heart of Iron 4 for the European crowd who could not make this, and then ending with Europa Universalis 4 for the American crowd who didn't get the EU4 today. Then that's going to be it for my streams this week, except for the PDXCon stuff on the Steam page. Because this week is ungodly busy. There might be a special stream over the weekend, depending on how tired I am and depending on how other projects pan out. We'll see, but no promises on that. In the meantime, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you all next time. Until then.